I am a firm supporter of the Blue Lock anime, but I don't think you should watch the anime unless you've read the manga. Now, hear me out. I know that's a crazy take, but it's not for the fact of gatekeeping, it's for the purpose of enjoyment. I originally got into the Blue Lock series through the anime. It's a good gateway to get people into the show, to the series, to then read the manga. That's the purpose of an anime adaptation at its core, to get people to go watch and read the source material. But the Blue Lock anime has consistently left stuff out of its adaptation for the purpose of story pacing. And I'm not talking big things like they're removing whole chapters or they're removing moments that don't make sense or don't really provide the story anything. They're taking out little things for the purpose of shortening the runtime. For example, let's take a look at Season 1, the interview with Sai Itoshi here. Now, the manga is adapted into the anime pretty good up until this point, where we get Sai saying that he'd rather drop dead than play for Japan domestically. Now, what gets removed in the anime, but was mentioned in the manga, is here, this question and kind of statement of Sai being stated as one of FIFA's best new 11 players. This is important because in the context of who the new generation 11 are, the anime onlys don't know. It's only clarified later what they are. So for the first season of the anime, if you only watch the first season, you're not going to know that Sai is this high quality player. Let's skip a little bit further into the Japan U20 game and this interaction with Shido, Aiku, and Rain. In the manga, Rain makes this shot as Shido is pressing him and Aiku dives in, right? This is consistent. But when you look at the manga here, Aiku only barely manages to get a touch on the ball. Like, he only grazes it slightly. This is to go to show that even with Shido's help and Aiku being in flow with Metavision, Destroyer Mode Rain was still vastly superior. He only barely got a touch. But in the anime, they make Aiku almost completely, get a foot on the ball. Like, the shot goes past his foot, but he gets a full touch on it. It's not insane, but it is a change. And then another thing, all of the blue lockers in the locker room after the game, chapter 149, the majority of this chapter was removed, completely taken out of the story. Ego had a whole dialogue with this team after their performances to kind of tell them where they are and what they've achieved, but also not to continue to be satisfied and to keep pushing. In my opinion, we miss out on one of the coolest Ego moments of the story. The only moment we do get adapted are the 6 pages of Rain and Isagi's dialogue after the game with him declaring him to be his rival. I don't know how much they're going to cut from Season 3's adaptation. So, I say this, before watching Season 3, please read the manga. They might remove some awesome stuff that you like that they didn't think was valuable enough.